This episode was recorded only hours after the news of the assassination attempt on former President Trump broke. Due to the evolving nature of the situation, some details and information discussed in this episode may have changed or been corrected by the time of release. We appreciate your understanding and encourage listeners to stay updated with the latest information from reliable news sources.
That's why when I texted you, I was like, man, I know we got a crazy story for the week, because I was looking, I'm like, man, this stuff is like kind of weak.
Mm-hmm.
But I already know what you're getting at when you said,
Bro, what the fuck? That shit is wild, bro.
so we already know what we're alluding to. Your man's getting the pow.
Dude, that shit was wild. I had no idea. So I was playing video games with my daughter, and then my wife came and she said, somebody tried to, I don't know if we can say the word, I guess we could say assassinate. Somebody tried to assassinate Trump. I said, what? Are you serious? So I'm get on YouTube, I get on Twitter or X, whatever you call it, I get on Reddit, and I finally found a video. I'm like, oh shit.
No, it
That's
happened
terrifying, bro.
so fast. Like you basically just hear the popping, and then all of a sudden he's holding his ear and he's like bleeding, and then Secret Service come out of nowhere and just jump on the dude.
And no, I'm gonna say this at the beginning. It wasn't fake. Like that shit was real. Somebody died, bro. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, somebody died or critically. So somebody was critically hurt. Like,
okay.
I don't know if he died. Let me take that back. I'm gonna read real quick because it's right here. But somebody definitely got hurt.
Well, yeah, because I was looking at it, and at first I was like, because it was happening so slow, I was like, is this staged or something like that? But once I like let the video play, I was like, oh no, there's someone's really like, attacking.
Yep, male shooter was killed by Secret Service counter sniper. Popped his ass. That's crazy, boy. What? So, yeah, that's scary. No more rallies outside, man.
Nope.
The fact that it looked like they were like in the middle of a neighborhood, like they just set up something in a park or something. That's dangerous, bro.
Well, that's the thing. Like, because as it was happening, the people in the back, the people in the stand, they weren't reacting the way that you would think they'd be reacting. If it was initial, like, shots like that, you'd think they would be like moving a little bit more frantically, but they were kind of like slow to duck down.
I think people that aren't trained to know what's going on have very slow reactions.
You're right.
Like if you haven't grew up around gunshot, like drive-bys being shot at, or like us veterans with military experience understanding what a real gun sounds like, or people that actually shoot, like people who have experience with this stuff, you wouldn't know how to react. Like people kind of like in shock until they realize, oh shit, those are not firecrackers. Like that's real, like real gunfire. And yeah, so people have their conspiracies. It's definitely real, but if you believe it's not, I mean, we can rock with that too.
Because
it's definitely got popped.
There's probably not a lot of information on it yet. I mean, like I was saying, as I was watching it, it did happen slow, but almost as soon as you see him get pulled off and they start moving, then you kind of like realize the urgency of the situation, and then later on in the video, you see one of the Secret Servicemen in full like gear with a weapon. So, yeah, once you see that, you realize that this is the real world stuff.
Yep, and people don't know how like trained the Secret Service people are.
Oh,
though they are trained. They're some badass people, bro. Like,
dogs.
So they got the shooter fast because they're trained to do that.
Yeah, they probably knew the trajectory of everything. They probably knew, like, as far as like if there were more than one of the guys that they had to take out, they probably knew the whole schematics like faster than what you would really think or consider.
I put it like this, bro. If you think if people are so good at sniping on video games like Call of Duty, don't you think a trained professional sniper would be able to identify a threat immediately, bro? Like they're trained to do this. Like, this is what they do for a living.
They
So,
probably already had the area probably,
mhm,
scoped, like, I'm not gonna say scoped out, but kinda, like, surveyed out to know, like, if there were potential threats. Like,
mhm.
where would it come from initially? That's probably why they found the dude so fast.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. What were your initial thoughts, like, when you first saw it or first heard about it?
When I first heard of it, okay, so when I first heard about it, I was scrolling through Instagram, and the crazy thing, it was, like, on a gamer's, page.
Mhm.
So I kinda thought it was a hoax, but
Yeah.
because I mean, freaking video game guy, pulling jokes and stuff like so I look on
Yeah.
the news, I look on, like, one of the, basically, I just search it up, and no, sure enough, old boy got the pow pow.
That sounds great. Yeah. And then, like, I was talking to my mom. Shout out to my mom. She'll probably watch this episode, but, she thought it was fake. I'm like, "Mom, that's real." And then,
Mhm,
but because his reaction, I was like, "Do you expect Trump to have any other reaction? That's who he is. That's
yeah.
just who he is." So that is an epic picture, though. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Of him coming down the
Yeah,
stairs,
yeah,
like,
with the
giving the
flag. Yeah,
basically
yeah.
well, cause now, cause that's the thing, like, I know it was real, but at first I was like, "Man, they could really use this kinda, like,
Mm.
to push his campaign now."
Oh yeah. If he can survive, he'll win.
Uh,
So
man,
they're hopefully I pray like whether you like the guy or not, you don't want to see something like that happen to somebody. Yeah,
nope,
you just don't. If you do, you're just a heartless person. Like at the end of the day, that's still somebody dad, that's still somebody husband, that's still what I mean. No matter if you like the person or not, like
still a
getting
human being.
murdered like that is not something like that you should wish upon no one because I believe in karma. So
Did it say it was a sniper?
it didn't say. So the only thing I saw about a sniper was the Secret Service person was a sniper who killed the guy.
Okay,
And I'm not sure if the shooter was a sniper, but sniper bullets are way louder than that. It's not like you if it's somebody. Well, it depends. It depends. Yeah,
man, that dude must have had some angels watching him because
yeah.
if he had enough time to basically take a wide open shot like that, then I just, man, the fact that it just grazed him. I mean,
And
really,
like,
he really has some angels. Really has
what
some angels.
caliber? What caliber of bullet? Because even like a lot of depending on the caliber of bullet, even if you like someone snipes you, even that
Yeah,
if that bullet gets close enough to you, it can still kill you. You know what I mean? If even if it
it's
doesn't
gonna
hit you.
it's gonna do more than just make your ear bleed. It may have taken out a little bit more of the side
Hmm.
of his head.
Yeah, and that's even if it didn't even hit you. Like,
Yeah, because the
so
impact, because
yeah.
as soon as it hits you, that impact and that exit wound's gonna do a lot more damage than what it initially did. That
Yeah.
because that's the thing. That's why I keep thinking to myself, like, the trajectory of, like, basically where did it come from, and how
Mhm.
close was he? How
Yeah,
close was the guy?
those are like really good questions because
Yeah,
how was he shooting from the side, the front,
yeah.
like, and how many out of the bullets he shot, you would think more people would have got hit unintentionally, and then what caliber of weapon and bullet would was he using? Because like if that was a sniper, bro, like that's I don't know. I feel like it would have been way more damage, especially if it grazed his ear. Depending on the caliber of bullet, would have took his side of his face off.
That's what I'm saying, and the fact that he reacted so slow,
Mhm. Yeah,
like,
he did. He is old though.
yeah,
But hold on, let me
like
see.
like it took him for a second to be like, "What, did I just get hit with something? Like, am I bleeding?" Like, that's what it
Hmm.
looked like when you watch the video. Go back and watch the video.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah,
what it looks like in his reaction time. Like,
yeah,
he doesn't look for sure when he gets hit.
yeah, yeah. That's why I feel like people think it's staged because that initial reaction. But yeah, nah, that boy, because it wouldn't have been that serious of a thing if it was a stage. Like that shit was real, bro. Oh, man. I wonder, it's like if you were grazed even by a weak bullet, like caliber of bullet, what
Yeah.
damage would that do?
Well, then, like we keep saying, would he have been closer?
Yeah,
Because the thing is, if it was a weak bullet, he would have had to, been a little bit closer in order to do some damage. Because if far away, first off, he's not going to be able to see him
Yeah,
to shoot close enough to get a good shot to get basically to land on a target. So he was probably a lot closer than what you think he
security.
was.
I'm recording. Get out, please. No, no. Hold on. Let me get my daughter out of here.
That's sometimes what happens on the show, folks. You never know.
Scared the shit out of me. I was like, who the fuck is buzzing in like that? But yeah, well, I'll edit that part out. That poor girl. She's probably scared. I just told her to sit on the couch. I'm right here. My dog is out there too, so I'm like, um, but yeah. Let's see. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
because
possible. It's possible that a grazing
that
could,
he was closer.
yeah, soft tissue damage. A grazing bullet will likely cause laceration or tear in the soft tissue of the ear. Can result in bleeding pain. So yeah, yeah. I don't know. We could talk more about it.
Yeah.
Once more information comes out, we'll update this. So for the people in the comment section, this is literally happened a couple hours ago. Not much information is out on it. So this is just our initial thoughts on it. So please, be
I'm gonna
cognizant
go
of
ahead.
that one. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, just prayers up for the guy.
Yeah.
You may not agree with him, you may not like him, but I mean, he's still, like Jimmy Grimm said, he's still a human, still somebody's father, so somebody's
Yeah.
husband, that type of thing. So
Yeah.
still on this planet, still has some purpose.
Yeah.
So you can't just disregard that fact. But
Yeah.
prayers up.
Yeah. And I hope it doesn't happen again to anyone, Biden or whoever else. I don't think that's anything we really want to see. And like I said, if something actually happened to him, I told my wife it'll probably spark a civil war, and we do not want that. So yeah, just I know people hate the guy, but what does him losing his life really benefit you in any way? Like,
That's what I'm saying. Don't people are gonna think too in depth about this.
mhm,
But honestly, the guy who did it, he's gone. You know, he definitely wasn't in a good mental state to be doing that. So like the fact that you thought of this and the fact that you really carried this out, you must have been in a dark place.
yeah, some people are just out of it, bro, out of it. But yeah, yeah, prayers to everybody involved. Hopefully, the people because like I said, I know earlier I said die, but I guess 2 people are in critical condition. No updates have been made, but prayers to them and their loved ones. And let's hope everyone is okay. Trump is good. They came out and said he's fine. But let's hope this doesn't happen again, and let's hope that we can just be civil about this. I don't know why people take politics so serious, bro. It doesn't really affect the average American on a daily basis. Like it
Really,
doesn't
yeah,
matter who the president is. It doesn't really matter on your daily life.
it's too high up. It's too
Yeah,
high up for honestly for some politics to really affect Americans. Like I understand, we have the power to vote. I understand we have the power to choose who we want in office, but kind of I feel like it kind of swings a certain way when you're at a certain level, and a lot of times politicians will do and say certain things just to get in the position they want to be in. So it all comes with that as far as like being in those positions and being those in those chairs in office. So honestly, like I said, politics fall in a certain tiers.
yeah. But that's it on that. If anything else comes out, we will pop on and update you guys and give you guys our thoughts on it. So